Have you ever thought that by training your mind, you can change every part of your life? Success, happiness, and peace depend on your thinking. The book Train Your Mind by Kelvin W. Nathan teaches how to reprogram your mind so every challenge becomes an opportunity. The author says your mind is your biggest strength. If you train it properly, fear, negative thinking, and failure go away. This video explains simple techniques to become mentally and emotionally strong. Now, let's see the story of Anil. Anil was a boy from a small village. His parents were farmers, and life was difficult. He always thought, will I live like this forever, or can I achieve my dreams? He started focusing on studies, but problems continued. There were fewer resources, and people discouraged him. His confidence became low. Then Anil made a decision. He would train his mind. He started meditation every morning for 10 minutes. It was hard at first, but slowly he developed positive thinking. He began to believe in himself. He said, I can do this. I will succeed. His confidence increased. He started seeing every challenge as an opportunity. One day, a speech competition was announced in school. Anil was nervous, but he told himself, I have prepared. I can do this. On the stage, he took a deep breath and spoke with confidence. I am from a small village, but my dreams are big. Everyone listened silently. He spoke about his struggles, hard work, and dreams. In the end, he won the competition. This moment changed his life. He learned that with hard work and strong thinking, anything is possible. Now Anil understood the real meaning of training the mind. He decided not to stop. This success motivated him not only in school, but in his entire academic life. He treated every exam as a challenge and kept moving toward success. In college, he proved that a boy from a small village can achieve big dreams. Anil's story shows that training the mind is a powerful skill. When we control our thoughts, no challenge feels big. You can also train your mind and see how your life changes. Chapter 1: Power of Mindset. If we change our thinking, everything can change. A positive mindset brings new energy and confidence. It changes the direction of life. Negative thinking limits your ideas, abilities, and life. When you stay in negativity, everything feels impossible. For example, if you get a big project and feel scared, you cannot complete it successfully. But with a positive mindset, you feel excited and turn it into an achievement. Positive thinking makes your goals clear and gives you new energy. Kelvin says this positive mindset gives us courage even in difficult situations. In every situation, we can choose positive or negative thinking. The choice is ours. If you start a business and fail, you can think, I cannot do this, or what did I learn? The second choice helps you improve and increases your chances of success. When you face failure, do you see it as a lesson or just a loss? If you see every failure positively, you can reach great heights. Positive thinking helps you move forward. Change your thinking and your life will change. Chapter 2: Importance of Meditation. Just a few minutes of meditation can change your energy, peace, and balance. Imagine having full control over your thoughts. Kelvin says meditation frees your mind from stress and confusion. It improves mental and physical health. In a few minutes, stress reduces, and you feel calm and productive. A person who meditates daily understands life priorities clearly. Meditation guides your inner energy in the right direction. During meditation, you focus on the present moment and ignore outside noise. After meditation, you feel fresh energy. This is the real power of meditation. Meditation teaches you to control your thoughts. A calm mind does not fear negative thoughts, but turns them into positive ones. A few minutes of daily practice can reduce stress and make your day better.
Yes, just 10 minutes.
Kelvin suggests that every person should do meditation for at least 10 to 15 minutes daily. Imagine starting your day with a few minutes of meditation and feeling fresh and calm all day. It helps you organize your thoughts. As you make it a daily habit, the benefits increase. At the beginning of meditation, take deep breaths, like you are breathing for the first time. Deep breathing relaxes your body and calms your mind. Kelvin says, try it once. Let your thoughts flow freely during meditation. Feel them and let them go. When you allow thoughts to come and go, you understand your mind better and gain control over it. After meditation, pause for a few moments and reflect on your experience. It helps you understand your thoughts and emotions deeply and makes your next steps clear. Kelvin believes meditation not only calms your mind, but also increases your inner strength. If you want peace in life, meditation is the way. Chapter 3. Discipline and Time Management. Imagine you have strong desire to achieve your goals but no discipline. Can you succeed? Probably not. Discipline is the key that gives direction to all your efforts. Kelvin says discipline means using your time and resources properly and moving consistently toward your goals. The first step of discipline is completing your tasks on time and in an organized way. When you follow discipline, it becomes easier to finish work on time. For example, if your goal is to wake up at 6 a.m. daily for fitness, discipline helps you do it regularly. Soon it becomes a habit. Time management is very important to achieve any goal. Whether you are a student, professional, or homemaker, using time properly helps you improve. For example, if you are working on a project, dividing your time with discipline helps you complete tasks on time without stress. It also improves the quality of your work. The biggest benefit of discipline is that it improves your habits. It brings clarity and an organized approach to your daily life. It increases your performance and helps you achieve excellence. For example, if you want to learn a new language, practicing 30 minutes daily with discipline can make you skilled in a few months. But irregular practice takes more time and effort. Discipline makes the difference between an average person and a successful person. Willpower alone is not enough. Discipline is necessary. Willpower is temporary, but discipline helps you stay focused for a long time. If you have discipline, you have stability to face any difficulty. How to build discipline. Start your day with a plan. It helps you know what to do and when. For example, if you want to wake up early, decide your sleeping time in advance. Doing important tasks first saves time and improves quality. Kelvin says discipline is the foundation of success. When you see failure as an opportunity, you can move toward your goals with more strength. Whenever you fail, analyze your actions. Understand where you made mistakes and what can be improved. This helps you grow. Change the way you think about failure. See every failure as a learning experience. Remember, failure is just a step back, so you can come back stronger in your next step. Break your big goals into small goals. When you achieve a small goal, your confidence increases. Friends, today we learned important lessons from Train Your Mind. The main message of this book is that our thinking and mindset affect every part of our life. The author teaches us how to direct our thoughts in a positive and productive way so we can reach our full potential. By following the techniques in this book, we can achieve success in both personal and professional life. The author also emphasizes meditation, self-reflection, and positive self-talk to strengthen mental health. If you want to control your thoughts and guide them in a positive direction, Train Your Mind is a great guide. Remember, our brain is an amazing tool. If we train it in the right direction, we can go beyond our limits. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to English Audio Book. We look forward to your thoughts and want you to share your experience with this book. Have you read this book? Did it change your mindset? Thank you very much. See you next time with another book summary. Until then, keep training your mind in a positive direction.
So your efficiency in both tasks decreases. Do you know how frustrating multitasking can be? That is why you should focus on one task at a time and give all your energy to it. A student named Sanjay is preparing for an exam, but his environment is full of distractions. He decides to focus on his studies. He puts his phone on silent and starts studying in his room. He focuses on only one subject at a time. As a result, Sanjay not only learns more information, but also understands the subjects better. He also realizes that studying with focus becomes enjoyable. Do you agree that focus increases confidence? He notices improvement in his performance and gets good marks. His success teaches him that if you focus on your goals, you can overcome any problem. Chapter 7. Building Positive Habits. Do you know that habits shape our identity? Habits are formed slowly and need patience and strong determination. If we build positive habits, they can change not only our personal life, but also our professional life. Have you ever thought how a simple habit like drinking a glass of water in the morning can improve your health? Small changes, like reading a good book in the morning, can refresh your mind. When we add small habits to our life, they help us achieve big goals. For example, if a person walks for just 10 minutes daily, it improves health and increases daily energy. Do you know that positive thinking and regular exercise make you mentally and physically strong? When you exercise regularly, your confidence increases. A study shows that people who exercise regularly reduce stress and stay healthier. Discipline is the key to success. If you stay disciplined toward your goals, you can maintain positive habits. For example, waking up early may feel difficult at first, but with regular practice, it becomes a routine. Plan your day every morning. It helps you stay organized and focus on positive habits. Start with small goals. If you want to exercise, begin with 5 minutes and increase slowly. When you successfully build a habit, reward yourself. It increases motivation. Chapter 8. Learning from Failure. Do you know that failure is the first step to success? Failure should be accepted as a lesson because it is a great opportunity to improve. Every time you fail, it teaches you something new. Failure gives real experience and helps you face reality. Most successful people have faced many failures in their journey. For example, Thomas Edison said, "I have found 10,000 ways that won't work while inventing the bulb." Doesn't this show how failure pushes us forward? Every failure is a new lesson. When you fail, you become stronger by learning from it. For example, if a student does not perform well in an exam, it becomes a chance to analyze mistakes and improve study methods. Failure should be seen as an opportunity. Do you remember when you first learned to ride a bicycle? You fell many times, but without falling, you could not learn balance. When you fall, you learn how to balance better.
This understanding helps you improve your behavior. For example, if you often delay your work, self-reflection helps you understand why you are doing it. Is it because of poor priority management? Self-reflection helps you identify your strengths and weaknesses. When you analyze your actions, you can find which habits are blocking your success. For example, if you are working on a project and you always take help from others, is it a weakness or can it be a strength? It is important to understand this. It helps you know which areas need improvement. Kelvin W. Nathan says that through self-reflection, you not only recognize your mistakes, but also get the opportunity to improve them. How to practice self-reflection. You should take a few minutes at the end of the day and think about your actions and experiences. This is a simple process, but very powerful. Keep a daily journal. Write your daily experiences. It helps you think about what you learned and what you need to improve. For example, today I delayed my work. Next time, how can I complete it on time? Ask yourself questions like, am I focusing on my goals? Do my actions match my long-term goals? These questions help you think deeply. For example, a person named Raj starts a new project. While working, he realizes he often asks others for help and cannot make decisions confidently. At the end of the day, Raj reflects and writes in his journal, "Today I asked for help many times. I did not trust my own thinking. I need to improve my decision-making." He understands his weakness and decides to improve. The next day, he tries to make small decisions on his own. After a few months, he becomes more confident and improves his decision-making skills. He turns his weakness into strength. Chapter 6. Focus and Concentration. Do you know that without focus, you cannot achieve your goals? Kelvin W. Nathan explains that focusing on your tasks is very important. When you focus on your goals without distraction, your chances of success increase. You can work more effectively. Have you ever noticed that when you are in a quiet place or listening to music, you complete your work faster? For example, if you are working on an important project and there is noise around you, your productivity decreases. But if you remove distractions and focus, you can complete more work in less time. To maintain focus, avoid distractions. Your phone notifications can break your concentration. Turn off notifications and stay away from social media during work. Set a specific time for your work. For example, I will work on this project for the next 1 hour. This is a very effective method. If you try to do multiple tasks at the same time, you will not perform well. For example, talking on the phone and checking emails at the same time reduces efficiency. Every person should divide their work into important and less important tasks and complete them accordingly. The easiest way to make discipline a habit is daily practice. At first, it may feel difficult, but slowly it becomes part of your lifestyle. Without discipline and time management, success is very difficult. Discipline not only guides your day, but also gives direction to your life. Chapter 4. Identifying and Removing Mental Blocks. Do you know there are many mental blocks in our mind, like fear, doubt, and insecurity? These obstacles affect our growth. Kelvin says it is important to identify and remove them because this is a key step for success. When you understand your fears and doubts, you can make a plan to overcome them. For example, if you fear public speaking, first understand where this fear comes from. Is it insecurity? When you face this fear, you can overcome it. Self-doubt and fear stop you from recognizing your true abilities. When you do not believe in yourself, you lose opportunities. If you remove fear, you can understand your full potential. Believing in yourself is very important. When you trust yourself, you are ready to face new challenges. For example, if you are looking for a new job, trust your skills and stay positive. You should challenge your fears and doubts. This is possible with simple steps. When you achieve a small goal, celebrate it. It keeps you motivated and builds confidence. For example, if you complete a small project on time, reward yourself. Practice positive self-talk. When you feel doubt, remind yourself, "I can do this," or "I am capable." Stay around positive people. Positive environment increases confidence. Create a space where you can openly talk about your fears and get support. Kelvin says staying motivated is very important. It helps remove mental blocks. When you stay motivated, you move toward your goals with energy and positivity. Track your progress. Know where you are and where you want to go. Read motivational content. Success stories of others help you think positively and stay inspired. Chapter 5. Self-Reflection and Self-Improvement. Do you know self-reflection is an important part of training your mind? It is a process where you think about your thoughts, actions, and weaknesses. Self-reflection is not just a simple activity, it helps you understand yourself deeply. With self-reflection, you can understand your thoughts better. When you evaluate your actions, you can identify your thinking patterns. Kelvin says,